What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Kaiza-Sama, and we are back with another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. And in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the newest LR Awakened free-to-play character. It is the Decisive Showdown Super Saiyan Bardock. He is finally here. He's, basically finishing up, well, I wouldn't say finishing up 10th anniversary, but he's kind of like, that character that we were waiting on. We knew he was coming around that time of 10th anniversary, and now that he's finally here, we can really take a good look at him. Now, I do have this guy at max link level 10. I have some good equips on him. He is with Time Travelers, Low Class Warrior, Goku's Family, Bond of Parent and Child, Revenge, Story Figures, Exploding Rage, Miraculous Awakening, Super Saiyans, Powerful Comeback, Resurrected Warriors, Pure Saiyans, Team Bardock. So I would say with the categories, the best ones to really put him in sync with, of course, Pure Saiyans, Goku's Family, Bond of Parent and Child. Resurrected Warriors could be a good team setup, just depending on what you personally can put on that team. And then, of course, Super Saiyans, and then Miraculous Awakening, along with Exploding Rage. I would see those as probably the best categories to try and link him up with as far as team-wise. And then for his links, he does have the Super Saiyan, Team Bardock, Saiyan Pride, Legendary Power, the Saiyan Lineage, Prepare for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. Now, if you want to put this guy on a new modern team with like very powerful Super Saiyan type characters, I would say the best links to go by would, of course, be Super Saiyan, Saiyan Pride, Legendary Power, and then Prepared for Battle, and possibly even Shattering the Limit. But those are probably going to be his most powerful links if you're trying to put him on like a newer, updated team, a team that probably doesn't revolve around Team Bardock and whatnot. But let's go ahead and take a look at what this guy does. For his leader skill, he does have the Time Travelers category, Key +3 in HP, attack and defense go up by 80%. And then let's just go ahead and take a look at his passive. Passive skill details: he activates upon the entrance animation when 3 or more superclass allies are on the team upon the character's entry. He launches the additional super attack and guards against all attacks for 4 turns. Key goes up by 5, attack and defense go up by 150%. He has a high chance of performing a crit. Superclass allies key go up by 1, attack and defense go up by 25%. And then Time Travelers category allies get the key +1 and attack and defense go up by 25% as well. Now, when there's another Wicked Bloodline or Transformation Boost category enemy that you're going up against, he does get the attack that goes up by 120% that actually does stack. And then he also gets the damage reduction of 30% that also stacks. So those are the main two things that stack. The longer you have Bardock within the fight, the more you can get him synced with, Vegito or Gogeta, or one of the Easy A, Goku, and Vegeta characters. He's going to do very well in, these powerful fights. So he is a character to not be, underestimated. Now, when there is another superclass ally attacking in the same turn, he launches the additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. Then, when attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense goes up by 100%. And when HP is 60% or less, attack goes up by 60%. He performs a crit and can foresee the enemy's super. So, foreseeing the enemy's super attack, that's going to be a very beneficial ability as well throughout the fight, along with the stacking and then some dodge that you can throw onto this guy. He's going to be a very viable character. Now, for the active skill, he does finally have this now that he's in his LR form. It's called the Final Spirit Cannon. Can be activated when HP is 60% or less, or starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. And then it causes ultimate damage to the enemy, as well as increasing defense by 318% for 1 turn. So, your boy Bardock is finally a viable character within Dokkan. You can definitely throw him on, some new modern teams that have these powerful Super Saiyan characters on there with new LRs, new Easy A's and whatnot. So without further ado, let's hop into the showcase and see what this guy can really do. All right, you guys, let's hop into the second stage of the Dragon Ball Saga Red Zone. We are going up against the 21st World Tournament, and we are bringing your boy Bardock on a fully stacked modern Super Saiyan team. And we do have a little bit of Super Saiyan 4 action in here from AGL GT Goku, but let's go ahead and hop right into it. All right, so of course we have your boy Gohan on the team. Now I pretty much added Gohan because he does have the synergy with Tech Goku / Vegito, and then he does have some good Super Saiyan synergy with Bardock. So that was really the whole reason as to bringing Gohan. Now we will see Bardock on his beginning showcase for next turn. For this turn is pretty much, really just like solidifying the whole first turn round thing, kind of getting that out of the way. Now, I would say for like slot 1, kind of like free balling, if you want to put Beast Gohan in, that slot 1 position and throw him on the team, then you can. But as for the synergy with Bardock, I wouldn't really count on that much of like a strong synergy between him and Bardock. So that is the only thing to really keep in mind. I feel like if you have plenty of dodge on the Tech Vegito, then you'll be pretty much fine. All right. Now we are finishing off. Yeah, we're finishing up with Vegeta right here. Now, I will say one thing that's going to allow this team to synergize even better is the dodge that you can put on to Bardock. Alright, so now we finally have Bardock to show off, and we will keep him in slot 1 for the majority of this fight, mainly so we can see how viable he is in slot 1. And another thing to keep in mind is that even though he's a good, backup partner character for all these Goku characters, he only has anywhere between 3 to 4 links with the Goku characters. So that is one thing to think about. But if you have him at max link level 10, then that really shouldn't be an issue at all. All right, now, so the friend Goku is going to give us some good synergy, and he's going to give us some backup as far as, that guards and the defense that we'll need sometimes. But like I was saying, if you can put dodge on Bardock, have some good, I'd say balanced additional with a little bit of crit here and there. He does have crit in his passive, so if you don't want to put crit on him, then that's totally fine. But he does get a lot of additional attack. Excuse me. And then I think it's like 100% or 120% to where his attack actually increases whenever he's being attacked. And then he actually stacks that on. So you can look up his details, of course, in, the passive skill section of the video. Let's see. Yes, sir. So far, Bardock, if you have him at max link level 10, rainbowed, you have some good equips on him, you can have this guy coming out the gates with like 10 mil at least, starting out with those first attacks. And then, of course, slot 1, just depending on what that rotation looks like, things can vary between, certain results for some people. But like I was saying, if you have him on a solid team with, good support, some good dodge here and there, he basically carries himself. That's one thing that I do want to point out about him. So without further doubt, he's really one of the best like free-to-play characters in the game. When we talk about LRs, he took a little bit of damage right there. Let's see, damn it, Goku. we put Namek Goku in slot 1 mainly because I just wanted to like test it out, and got a little notification there, so it's actually a good thing that I put Namek Goku in slot 1 because our boy Vegito is actually type advantage, so that's gonna help us out. Yes, sir. And then of course you guys gotta, you know, consider once you get later into the fight and you have Tech Goku and AGL Vegeta on your team, and you're about to fuse into Vegito and Gogeta, that is going to be a great synergy once Bardock has actually built up his attacks. He's actually built up the super and all that, and then you can basically come straight out the gates with fusions and Bardock. Not to mention Bardock has the active skill that raises his defense for 1 turn up to 318%. So it's kind of almost like he gets, you know, like I was saying earlier, it's almost like a Jiren standby ability that Bardock can get. So let's move him to slot 1 right here. Or we could put Goku in slot 1. It doesn't really matter. But like I was saying, I do want to portray Bardock as like the main focus of the video. So let me see. And we'll probably go ahead and use the Super Saiyan 4 active right here. Yeah, so now that we are now that we're using the Great Ape, let me see. Really, I just wanted to get get rid of these crappy orbs that we have with this rotation. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the physical orb. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's the only thing. The Great Ape ability that AGL GT Goku has is very viable, especially for fights like this when you can be in like a weird rotation and you can have a terrible orb setup, and switching into Great Ape mode and, you know, getting these attacks out of the way. Not only does it help you with the rotation, you know, setup as far as orbs and characters, but it can also help you as far as, you know, your progression with the boss too. So now that we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku out, some people may be thinking, you know, it's not that good of synergy with Bardock, but Bardock still has the 3 links with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So me personally, I don't really see any problems with this. You're still going to have that big support coming from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's type advantage, and the additional super that he's going to deal, hopefully we can get 2 supers that are each going to deal out over 20-something million attack. So that's going to be very, very helpful. Then your boy Gohan is backing up the rear. See, now that dodge is going to come in real handy. And now, yeah, now we're putting out 10 mil. Now, he can start out at that level, you know, as far as his, like, super attack output. But, like I was saying, just overall, he stacks his attack buff. Let's go. And then once you really get his active skill going, that's when you're really going to see, you know, some of that real potential that Bardock really has. You know, once all of that attack has been stacking up throughout the turns. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is something else, man. Now we have the boy Vegeta available for the tag switch. But we're going to keep it smooth and really keep everything copacetic with our two Gokus. We will utilize Vegito so we can go ahead and get that out of the way. Unfortunately, my Tech Goku is locked in slot 3, so that kind of sucks. We'll go ahead and do that. Man, Vegito. Do I? We'll do that too. I really meant to turn off the animation so we could skip through this. It's probably would have saved me a few seconds here and there, but it is what it is. Vegito. So now that we have our Vegitos out, that is one thing that I do like about these 10th anniversary characters is that you can actually put out fusions at the same time, whether or not it's yours or the friend unit. And this sucks right here. See, this is what I'm talking about with orb placement. Because I really want to give Goku those actual in orbs and not just the STR. Well, we'll go ahead and use the active of my Vegito as well. Yes, sir. That was devastating right there. Now, one thing to keep in mind too is that this Tech Vegito, he actually builds up the ability of not only guard, but his attacks will be effective against all types. So that is something to pay attention to as well. Him being in the same rotation as Bardock could be very, very crucial going against the boss, you know, crucially in like a positive way for you, of course. Oh my gosh, bro, those, bro, his counters go stupid, bro. Oh my gosh. Now, his counters actually protected Namek Goku from taking any like critical hits. All right. Now this is the final stage to the 21st World Tournament. We will go ahead and put your boy Bardock. We'll utilize him in slot 1. Like I was just saying, you know, we really want to see what Bardock can do in slot 1, so that's really the whole point of doing it. And then, of course, we are going to bring out the boy Gogeta this turn, and we'll go ahead and use his active as well. Yes, sir. And then I would also keep in the back of your mind, too, that activating Gogeta's active skill is actually going to help your boy Bardock out a lot, too. So, you know, you really want to think about that, but we'll go ahead and use Bardock's active right now. Yo, 14.8 off the active, almost 15. That's crazy to see that out of a free-to-play character, man. That's insane. Ugh. 23 mil with the active attack from Gogeta. I love, how his attack ends. It seems like it's like shattering the screen and like, like that 90s type of style. Let's see. So we're definitely going to finish this off in this round because, like I was saying, Gogeta's active actually gives Bardock a huge boost just as far as like the support, between the two characters. Then Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he's going to be good, just for the tail end of it. If you absolutely need him for the slot 3, attacks, then you'll definitely get. Golly, bro. Come on, Bardock. Come on with it. Yes, sir. So what was that? Two or three supers with the additional normal. So he can get in, a lot more additional. It's probably just the equips that I have on him that's probably, kind of holding that back. Let's see what your boy Gogeta does. I'm pretty sure Gogeta finishes it, doesn't he? Come on with that. 30 mil. So I would say for a free-to-play character in Dokkan right now, Bardock is either the best free-to-play character or he's up there in conversation with the top best, free-to-play characters. God, dog. Yo, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta almost had 50 million with that last super. Golly. So there we go. Bardock is definitely a very, very viable character to your Super Saiyan team setup. If you're afraid of using him because he's free to play, trust me, he's not bad at all. It will depend on how you build him up and like the team that you put him on and stuff, but overall, he's a great, outstanding character. You should definitely put him on one of your, spare Super Saiyan teams and whatnot. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about him, though, and I will see you guys in the next Dokkan Battle video.